sometimes the words that we have to share with other people can be harsh, and that is because the Word of God is a double-edged sword. It doesn't mean that what we're saying is mean, hateful, wrong. It's harsh because it has conviction in it. You know, Jesus tells us to walk away from things. He tells us to not participate in things. He warns us when we're doing something wrong. He'll tell us to warn other people when they're doing something wrong. So when we say that to somebody, it's not that we're being mean, it's that we're warning them, hey, this is going to sound harsh, but it's what you need to hear. You need to stop doing this. You need to stop partaking in that. Harsh doesn't mean wrong. Harsh doesn't mean bad or mean. It just means that it's going to be hard to hear, but it's the truth and you need to hear that. Only Jesus can show up for us. Only Jesus can save us, heal us, do all the things. Don't be afraid to say something to a friend, to a loved one, whoever it is. Don't be afraid to say something because, they're going to get offended. They're going to get hurt. They're going to get convicted. If they get convicted, that's good because maybe then Jesus can help them in their thing and they'll finally run to Jesus, get help from Jesus like they need to. We have to not be worried about how that person is going to take it, how they're going to react to it. We have to do what God has called us to do. We have to be the friend that God has called us to be. And sometimes it's hard being that friend. I'm not saying, there's definitely moments where you can, be more gentle and easy and calm. But there's also times where you need to just be like, you're doing this and it's leading to this and that's not good. And that's not, again, it's not being mean. It comes across harsh because it's hard to hear, but it's what that person needs to hear. They just need to be warned of, if you do this, this is going to happen. Because that's being straight up truthful. That's going to happen. So don't worry about always being, just tiptoe around it. No, sometimes you got to step right in it and be like, that's not good. That's not smart. That's not Jesus. You got to run back to Jesus. You got to do what Jesus has called you to do and not what you're doing, not what the world does. Don't be afraid to be a friend, a brother, sister, mother, father, daughter, neighbor, coworker, that when you see a Christian doing something that they shouldn't be in a place that you know is going to lead to death, lead to evil, just lead to things that God isn't in, to go out and warn them, to go out and say something. Because they need to hear it from somebody who is a lover of Jesus. Because if they hear it from somebody who doesn't know the Lord, they're just like, you don't know what you're talking about. But when you hear it from another Christian, you're like, okay. Maybe this is something that I need to take heed from. Something that I need to listen to. Maybe they're saying it to me for a reason. So yeah, be that person. Don't be afraid to stand up and say it. You may lose that person in your life sometimes if they aren't receiving it, if they don't want to receive it, if they end up getting mad at you. But you have to do what God has called you to do. You have to do what is right, what is biblical. We have to stand up for those people in our life, and we have to make sure that we're leading with the Word of God. Just make sure that, God's at the forefront of it.